Don't engage alone. We do this together.
Yeah!
We got it! We got it!
New 52 book.
Somebody clip this.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Comics League. I'm Jared, and today it's gonna be a fun one. So as you guys know, I have not been the biggest fan of Tom King's Wonder Woman run. Respectfully, I like a lot of his writing. I want to be clear. I've liked Mr. Miracle. I've liked Batman. I've liked his Batman run. I've even kind of defended Heroes in Crisis. Now, what I figured, so I've long said that I don't think I know he's not getting 100 issues, so I'm wondering who the next Wonder Woman writer was. So it got me thinking, if I were picked somehow, how would I do it? So this is if I wrote Wonder Woman following King. So number one, my first scene, first time you see Wonder Woman, is her saving a young girl, kind of like she did in ZSJL.
You okay, princess?
Can I be like you someday?
You can be anything you want to be.
Because what that shows is, it shows Wonder Woman being a superhero, being positive. Because that's the thing that, a lot of the King run has been, is depressed Diana. And immediately I'm like, nope, I'm undoing that. So that's the first thing. Start with, Diana being a positive superhero. Second off, Trinity is getting retconned. Either she's not going to be Wonder Woman's daughter anymore, or she'll still be daughter, but she'll be a construct created by Circe, because we still haven't seen Circe yet. But assuming that, I would say somehow she is not Wonder Woman's daughter, because that whole concept, because the motivation behind giving her a kid, giving Wonder Woman a daughter is a good idea. It's just the motivation behind it, because Batman and Superman have kids, and so John and Damian can have someone to babysit. Let's give Wonder Woman a daughter. And I'm like, no, that is a stupid reason to give her, because you're anchoring Wonder Woman and Batman and Superman, giving her the sloppy seconds. You can't do that. Third reason, Wonder Girls complement the story. They are very much involved, because that was the thing. They didn't get involved until a couple of issues later in the run. And one of the things that I would do is have each arc feature Diana teaming up with a Wonder Girl. So that way we get to see her dynamics with those different characters. Plus, each arc, by the way, would be highlighting, and this is all depending on how much arc I get. Each arc would be highlighting a portion of Wonder Woman, like her empathy, like her compassion, her warrior prowess, because guess what? She is a warrior to a certain degree, but she's also a peace person, so I would go with that too. Fourth, the enemy is Circe, because I feel like for right now, Circe is the best villain to use for Wonder Woman, because she is the anti-Wonder Woman Wonder Woman. And I think that right now, you can use her as a way to as a first villain, and then expand into other villains as we go on. And then my fifth reason, and this is something that I really think the King run was horrible at, I would not have Steve Trevor show up either at all. In other words, I would keep him dead, depending on how the Steve Trevor thing ends. Keep him dead, or he would not show up until arcs 2 or 3. Because here's the problem with the Tom King Wonder Woman run. It's too focused on Steve and the male characters in her stable as a character. Whereas it's a Wonder Woman book. So he wouldn't show up until much, much later. Maybe even arc 3 as far as I'm concerned. Because it has to establish why Diana herself is a great character. Because if you can't establish why Diana is a great character before you start introducing other characters to make her great, you have then failed. That's my point. You have to establish why Diana herself is a great character before you can establish the other characters that make her great. That's it. Arguably, Steve does not make Diana a great character, but you guys know what I'm trying to say there. And basically, you gotta, honestly, I would think more on arcs. In other words, short stories. I wouldn't think of, I'm going to write 100 issues. No, I know that's wishful thinking, but honestly, here's the thing. So a lot of what King indicated is that the first like 20 issues of the run is like the unreliable narrator, essentially, because it's the Sovereign telling literally the entire story. Now, if he's smart, which I believe he is because I've seen him do this, he could have Diana come in or another character say, that's not how the story went. And all you have to do is say, that's not how the story went. Leave it at that and then continue on, because here's why. Because the minute you say that's not how the story went, that then draws like Wonder Woman punching her mom, her eating rats or anything like that. That then puts that in doubt. So fans could say that's retconned out. So you're done. He even said that about Trinity's birth, which I'm like, okay, that would be interesting. If you want to retcon her out, you could just say that's not how that happened. She's actually still Emily's daughter. That is a very interesting way to do it. I guess we'll have to see. My plan with this Wonder Woman book is I'm going to get to issue 20, obviously, and then see where it goes after that, because I will be more amiable to this run if he essentially just puts that seed of doubt that Sovereign is, if he has a character in the run. I know that arguably we should have this, but we really have to I think he should have at least indicated it stronger that the Sovereign's the unreliable narrator. Don't believe anything this guy says. Then I think, okay, I can kind of see where this is going. So if he establishes that and puts doubt, then I'll be a little more amiable to this run, because he's done some cool stuff and the art is superb. So you know what? It's not like it's been a total loss. But anyway, I think that's a good place to leave it. How would you guys write Wonder Woman? What are some good things King has done? What are some bad things King has done in the Wonder Woman book? I want to hear both. Be civil. I can't believe I have to say this, but please be civil. Don't be like everything he wrote on Wonder Woman was bad, because it wasn't. There was some good stuff, and I'm not going to pretend like it was all crap. That's it. That's all I'm going to say on that. So on that note, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Consider becoming a member, because if you become a member, you get these videos a day early, and you get access to my members only live streams where we hang out on panels. You get access to movie nights where we're going to start doing that. You get access to the Comics League book club, which is going to start in 2025. We got a lot of 2025 plans. Remember, Lois Lane is Lois Lane, and Steve Trevor, Steve Never belongs to General Zod. Zois and Max the Bat for life. I will see you later. Bye-bye.